Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abby and I am a professional makeup artist, and today I am going to be showing you how to get this green jewel look. It is a beautiful look with green jewel tones, and it is a great, beautiful look for the fall. I really love how it turned out, and if you want to learn how to get the look, just keep on watching. Okay, great. So we're just going to be jumping right into it. I'm going to get started by priming my eyelids with some concealer. Taking a little bit more. Okay. Then I am taking a brush, blending it out. This is the first step to any eye look you want to do. You want to make sure that you press some concealer. I'm trying to talk and blend at the same time. It's not easy. But you want to make sure you plop some concealer on your eyelids. It can be any concealer. Really, it doesn't have to be like a specific concealer. It could be any concealer, just as long as it's like a nice, a little bit lighter than the concealer that you would use for the rest of your face. I know it looks a little bit crazy now, but trust the process. All right, so we're going to be getting started with our shadows. I'm going to be starting with this brown shade right here for a transition shade, and then we're going to be getting into the greens. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some of this brown onto my brush, my fluffy shadow brush, tap it off a little bit. And you want to make sure that you place this in the crease kind of a little bit above the crease, just so that you give enough space for all of those greens, and blend it together so it all fades together really nicely and there's a nice seamless transition. See? So, should be kind of in the socket of your eye, okay? And then we'll do the same thing on the other eye. So how have you guys been? I hope you guys have been doing good. I have been okay. I've just been crazy busy. We had the campaign last month. We had the campaign last month, and then we had the campaign, and then there was auxiliary going on, and then we had the assembly, which was very nice. So we were just going. And there's no signs of stopping. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to put a little bit more of the brown. All right, now just follow along with me. It's going to be a little bit all over the place, but just trust the process. There's going to be a little bit more brown in here, just to give it that depth. You want to make sure it has a lot of depth, because when you're using any bright color like a green, purple, blue, anything like that, or a pink, you want to make sure that you have a good transition shade, because those colors have a lot of, like the jewel tones, they have a lot of they stand out a lot. So you want to make sure that you are transitioning it properly so it all fades together beautifully, like a beautiful painting, okay? So I'm going to go into my green shades. I'm going to be using this one right here, this darker green shade. And I'm going to be dipping into it a little bit, and then placing it here, blending it out. Okay. Looks a little bit patchy, a little bit. That's fine. You just build up your color. Okay, see how it fades really nicely? So you just have to build it up. It is a little bit, the colors, well, this palette is a little bit on the older side because it did come out a few years ago. I believe it was in 2018. So these shadows are a little bit on the older side, but the colors are still so beautiful and vibrant. So definitely still a great palette. I don't know if you can still get it, but I will see if I can link the palette or something similar. I have the Amazon links, and I am an Amazon associate, so I do get a commission from those links. So if you are able to purchase it through one of those links, it really does help me out. I would really appreciate it. So just keep building that color up and blending it out. Okay. All right, so we just keep building it up. And I'm going to take a little bit more on the other side so it matches. Okay. I love fluffy brushes like this. You guys, like, anytime you need to do a look like this, get yourself a fluffy brush. I got these at Dollar Tree. They're a great set. It was a set of 4-pack Makeup Beauty brush set by the brand. The brand is Cole Imports. Yeah, it was in really tiny print, but they're really great brushes, you guys. They're so nice. And now I'm going to go into the star of the show, which is this beautiful emerald green shimmery color. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. That's going to be our star. So we're going to take our palette. I'm going to set it up here, kind of, so I can have better access to it. I'm trying to maneuver everything. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna dip my finger. Anytime you use jewel tones like this, you wanna make sure that you're using your finger when you're applying it, because it will give you the best concentration and the best precise application. So you just press it onto the lid and blend it up. See? So you can get all of that good shimmer. And you blend it into the green. I'm going to be adding a little bit of black as well to smoke it out. So I'm going to take my other finger and just blend that on there. Okay. Take a little bit more. Do a little bit more. And fade it into the brown and the green. See, it looks so pretty. All right. Yeah, it looks really good. All right, now I'm going to be taking my brush, same brush that I used for the brown, the green, all the colors. I'm dipping into the black, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the black right here on the outer V. Just a little touch. Just a little smidge of black to tie the whole look together. Gives it that smokiness. Okay. Need a little bit more. Just a hint. Okay. And then whatever I don't like, I just blend it out with my finger and I just swoop it up. So we're blending that black into the green. See, so it's a perfectly smoky look. You just blend it out. Okay, now trust the process because it looks crazy right now. My skin looks crazy, my eyes look crazy. It all is just a mess right now. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our makeup wipes. You're gonna take a clean makeup wipe. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna clean your hands. Make sure your hands, and I'm gonna wipe off the swatch. Everything's good. Okay. I'm gonna take another makeup wipe. Use as many as you need to, just to make sure everything's sanitized, everything is clean and precise. You want to make sure everything's good. And then I'm gonna set it right here. Okay, now here is where the makeup wipe comes in. Okay, so you take this And you just get rid of all of the excess eyeshadow. Clean it up. See, gives it a very nice precise look. I'm gonna do the same over here. Okay, see? Now it looks cohesive. You want it to look very cohesive. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, I'm going to be focusing on the skin and the rest of the makeup. So my skin has been really breaking out a lot lately. It's not cute, it's kind of annoying, but what can you do? You know, that's what makeup is for, is to make you feel beautiful, enhance your natural beauty, and try to make it work. Everything's running out. Everything's running out. My sunscreen is running out. This is what I do to prep my foundation. It's a tinted sunscreen. It's the Anthelios. Here, I'll show you. The Anthelios by La Roche-Posay. It's the tinted mineral sunscreen. And I just apply it all over my face. It gives a very smooth, hydrating sort of finish. And then I'm taking my foundation, which is the Maybelline Super in 120. I like to take 3 big pumps. Now I know this is a lot, it looks like a lot, it is a lot, I understand, but I'm a full coverage baddie, that's all I know. I've always been super full coverage with my foundations. I know it's heavy, it's cakey, but I want it to look like I'm wearing makeup. I want my makeup to be seen. I want my skin to look airbrushed. I don't care that it feels heavy on the skin. It's literally like paint. It's literally like paint, but I love it. This is the kind of makeup I like, and I'm sticking with it. So now that we've got the foundation on, I'm going to be going in with my concealer, which is the same one, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And I'm going to be drawing a line right here, little dab. I try not to put so much right here on the inner, like on the inner corner, because when I'm wearing my fake lashes, it will cause the fake lashes to get discolored and they start turning like beige, and I don't like that. It's really annoying. So what I do is I just keep it away from the inner corners, and I try to focus it more here on the outside. And I take my brush and I just start blending it out so that it's nice and clean. There we go. Just blend, blend, blend. And you do the same on the other side. All right, so we have our concealer on, we have our foundation on, we have our skin all prepped. Now I'm gonna do setting powder. This is the Covergirl Clean Setting Powder. I turned my fan on because I was overheating really badly, so if you can kind of hear some whirring in the background, like whir, that's my fan. So, yeah, just a heads up. So I'm taking my fluffy powder brush, dipping it in, and then I'm going to apply all over my forehead. And then I'm going to do my eyes, and we'll go from there. I'll finish my eyes. That's what I meant. The eyes are done, but they just need to be finished up. Okay. But yeah, life has been treating me pretty good lately. Work has been okay. I'm really happy because I have been at my job for 2 years now. I'm celebrating officially 2 years. 2 years at my job, and then 3 total in optical. So it's been really good. Yeah, I really like optical. Optical's great. So, okay, powder's done. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and do eyeliner. So this is the lash curler that I use. I really like it. It's by Japonesque. And then I take my little alcohol my spray bottle of alcohol and I spritz it. I do this every time I do my eyes, every time I do my makeup, just because I want to make sure, absolutely sure that it's clean every time that I use it, because I don't want to get an eye infection. So, curl your lashes. I curl them at the base, and then I do the roots. So that's my way of doing it. Okay. Now we're getting, it's getting blown. Okay. Now we're gonna do eyeliner. I'm gonna be using this eye marker from LA Colors. Okay, so we got our eyeliner on. Same over here, I'm just doing a wing. And you don't want to completely cover up the green, obviously, because you want it to be seen, so. There we go. Alright, so the wings are good, the wings are even. We're just making sure everything is right. Alright, now we're getting into the eyelashes. These are the ones that I'm going to be using, my Amazon ones. Okay? They're the 7D. Like I said, that's all I know. But I like to refer to them as the Big Mama Lashes because they are big and in charge. Large and in charge. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. They are large and in charge. So, taking my glue, applying it to the base of the lashes. There we go. Alright. Here goes. Here goes nothing. Okay. Set it on there. And there you go. That's the look. So it's the green eyeshadow, the Big Mama Lash, a winged eyeliner. I can't talk. I can't talk. Winged eyeliner, and there you have it. So I'm gonna do the other eye. Alright, so I've got the lashes on. Now I'm going to be doing my brows. So I'm slowly, just lightly filling in the little gaps. There we go. But yeah, I've been feeling pretty good, you guys. I've been feeling like I'm getting back to myself. Like I'm getting back to the girl I used to be. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean. I feel like I'm starting to get back to all the things I used to love. Being more authentically myself, so we're getting there. Okay, so brows are done. Gonna be doing some contour. So I'm going to be using my Faced Chocolate Soleil for my contour and my Sephora angled brush, taking just 1 or 2 taps, okay? Because it's very pigmented. Okay, there we go. See? Gives a nice contour. You want to make your fishy face. Okay, there we go. Take a little bit more on this side. Darken it up. Okay, that's good. That's all I'm going to do for the contour today. And then I'm going to do some blush. Alright, and then I'm going to be using my Milani Luminoso blush, which is like a corally peachy color. And I'm going to be dipping into that. Just taking a dab. Very cute. Taking a little bit more on this side. There we go. Alright, so very pretty, very cutesy, very demure. I love saying that. I love very demure. And then I think I'll do a little bit of highlight. A little bit. If I can get to it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take my gold, my Physicians Formula Nude Wear, and I'm going to take this one right here, the gold one. That one. Just going to lightly dab it on there. It's very soft. It's very subtle. You want a very subtle sheen. Okay, there we go. So we've got highlighter, now we just need to do lips. Now for the lip, I kind of, honestly, just want to do some pink lip liner and gloss and call it a day. Because the eyes are so dramatic. Okay, so this is the lip liner I use. It's the Pinky Square by e.l.f. Okay. Just fill them in a little bit. Okay. It's a beautiful pinky color. And then I'm going to take my Covergirl lip gloss in Havana Good Time. I am obsessed with this lip gloss. It is so good. I've gone through 2 bottles already, or 2 tubes already. And I just love it because it's so shiny, it's so hydrating, it feels so nice on the lips. It just gives such a beautiful shine. But let me just take one more glance over and make sure everything is okay. And this is the finished look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the look today. And if you want to see more videos like this, send me a comment, send me a message. And if you like the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you so much for all of your support. I hope you have a great rest of the day or night wherever you are. And I love you so much. Thank you and bye-bye.